Right, everybody, here we go. Wednesday evening. The time is just coming up to 5 p.m. It's going to be sunset in about 30 minutes. So I've just come down here to the historic precinct here in Cromwell. We're going to have a little walk through the village. There's the moon. Looking at the beautiful mountains here. And it is gorgeous. So the sun is going to go down very, very shortly, and it will be, it has gone down behind the hills already. Look at this. It's gone down. It was there a moment ago. Whoa, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. So we're going to get some lovely, it's a beautiful evening, so we'll get some afterglow, and I'm going to walk you down into the little precinct here. We're in southern Otago. There we go. The sun is due to set in 30 minutes behind the hills there. Let's have a look here. Got the old Masonic Lodge. This area is fantastic. It's really, really amazing. I've already had a walk around here today, and I've had lunch here as well. And this whole area has been restored, and it's been saved, and all the buildings have been either rebuilt or refurbished, renovated, and in a lot of cases the Masonic Lodge, it was built in 1900, and in a lot of cases these are the original buildings, and I think we'll be able to tell which are the originals and which aren't. So let's pop down. So I wanted to do this tomorrow morning, but I decided the evening was a better time to do it. A little bit busy in the morning because we're going to be heading through to the Catlins. This is where we are. We're in the Cromwell Heritage Precinct. And what's really interesting here is that when they created the Clyde Dam, the level of the rivers rose 30 metres. Looking gorgeous, looking gorgeous. So they rose 30 metres. And some of these buildings were originally here, and some of them were moved here. A group of local enthusiasts decided, and this was in the 1990s. They started building these hydroelectric dams in the late 1970s, and the Clyde Hydroelectric was completed in 1992. So it's only 30 years ago. The water level here was 30 metres less. So the river was really, hey, great, nice to see you, fabulous. Thanks for joining. We're just having a little sunset walk here. The sun has actually gone down behind the mountains here. As I arrived, it was just peeking over, but it is through there. It's gone down. Fabulous to see you. We're in Cromwell, in southern Otago, and we're just heading into the Heritage Precinct area here. And look at the mountains. Don't they look fantastic with the sun on them? Oh, just so gorgeous. And the reflection. It's amazing how the weather changes. When I was here a little bit, still gorgeous? Yeah. Because it won't get dark for another 45 minutes. So it's actually lovely. So we're in the Heritage Precinct. They've recreated a bit of the old days, old gold mining town here. So, and as I was just explaining, the river levels were 30 metres lower, and a lot of these little shops that they were rescued and moved here and rebuilt or restored. Some of them are the originals, and I think we'll be able to tell which are the originals, like this one here, the Belfast store. This little group here is all original. So the rivers were so narrow, they were just deep gorges. And then with the creation of the dam, of course, it raised the water levels right up. Oh, yeah, Denise. Yeah, I realise it's you. Sorry. I know. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Look, the sun is just glinting on that house over there, catching the windows and getting that nice reflection. Yeah. The Clyde Dam's just a little bit further down there. And this is the junction where the two rivers meet, the Cromwell River and the Clutha River. And of course, when the dam was created, it made Lake Dunstan as well. So great water sports around here now, water skiing, kayaking, all that sort of stuff. It's peaceful because all the shops are closed. Gets a little bit busy here during the daytime, but it's a gorgeous place for a walk. Yeah. We had lunch here today as well, nice lunch. I'll show you where we had lunch, just along here at the Seed and Grain Cafe. This is the general merchant here. Yeah, it's a good time to have come. Good time to have come. Got flashing lights. Oh, this is still open. This is the old newspaper office. So the Cromwell Argus, 1869. Wait till we go inside and you'll see what's going on. Wonder what time they close it. 1869, George Fenwick and William Matthews. Oh, I've got all their names on there. The newspaper office. Don't get a fright, Mr. Fenwick. So you can pay $1 and he will start to talk. He'll tell you all about his newspaper, and the printing press will start operating as well. It's a little bit funny when you walk in and you see this. And his assistant here. Yeah, so great history. Yeah, it looks a bit like a ghost town. Yeah, it does. It looks like a Wild West town, doesn't it? And it's a bit ghosty at the moment because there's nobody else here. Nobody's here except me. So Cromwell has a population of just over 5,000. So, and it does get busy because all the cycle trails go through here as well. D.A. Jolly and Sons. This is where we had lunch today, and it was fabulous. Really, really awesome. I think we're going to do breakfast here again in the morning. Interesting. And it goes on behind as well. It's really, we'll have a little look in here. And the gorgeous stone walls, look, all the old stone. Look how they built the buildings, and yeah, it's really awesome. There's the moon. Just see it there? Isn't this lovely? Oh, Scott's Bakehouse. That's open as well. It looks like we can go through there, all these gorgeous gardens. So a lot of art galleries here now in these old buildings. Cafes, galleries, a little tourist area here that you wouldn't even know was here, which is great. Most people just go through Cromwell and out the other side without stopping. So if you get a chance to come through ever, it's well worth stopping here. Look at all this rosemary here. Beautiful. Good evening, Elisa. How are you? We're just having a walk through what seems to be a little bit of a ghost town because there's nobody here. Leafy Love! Now, Leafy Love, this is what I said I'd be doing in the morning, but I've decided to do it now because I'm going to be a little bit busy in the morning and the sun is setting. We can see it's still reflecting on that house over there, but it has gone down behind the hills here, so we're getting the lovely, lovely glow. Fabulous to see you all. Whoa, so nice. We're in the Cromwell Historic Precinct here, so the old buildings, the old shops and stores, pubs were rescued by a very keen group of locals where they saw the opportunity when the bakery, they saw the opportunity when the hydroelectric dam was being created to save some of the history, because some of these shops, some of these buildings would have been flooded at the time. The river level has been raised 30 metres to create the water for the hydroelectric dams. Good morning, Akram, how are you? And because it's evening here. And Yes, so they would have been underwater. They managed to rescue some of them. Some of them are still there. They've been flooded and yeah, so they've been rescued, and there's still, this area is still looked after by volunteers, which is fabulous. And it's actually, there's quite a few shops here. You can see how some of them were built with corrugated iron, but they did have rather a nice facade. We'll just go along here a little bit further, and then I'm going to turn around and we're going to walk out onto the jetty. Here's the old hotel. The Globe. Yes, yeah. Yep, the time machine is in operation. The Blacksmith and the motor garage. A little one here called the tent house. Look how cute it is. Yeah. Yes, the rest of the world, your day's just starting, and here we are. The day is finishing in New Zealand. The Blacksmiths. Nice to see the history. Oh yes, look in here. Nice to see that they've kept all this lovely history. Oh, and the blacksmith is still working. Wonder what time he's going to finish. So as it's the same with the newspaper. If you pay $1, they will start talking, and you'll get a little bit of a story about the history here. The old carts down the end. Love the way the stones. This one here just has a dirt floor, of course, because it's where all the horses were coming in. Some of them actually have a stone floor, just the same as the walls. Nice wooden walls here as well. And out we go. We've got to get it back into the sunshine while it's still there. So Cromwell, of course, is on all these wonderful bike trails that you can do as well. So a lot of cyclists coming through this way. This is the office, restaurant and bar. This looks new. This looks new. Yeah, it's lovely. No, maybe, I think it is new, but it's a reproduction of the Cromwell Post and Telegraph office. But I do think it looks new. The original ones have a little plaque on the outside of them, which is fantastic. Yeah. So we'll go down here to the cartwheel, and then we'll turn round and we'll walk back towards the sun, and you get some beautiful views. In fact, I'll just walk a little bit further because the views over the rivers are beautiful. Look at this. Those are those same mountains we were looking at this morning, but we were about 20 minutes driving down the road. Isn't it gorgeous? Really gorgeous. We'll turn around here in a moment. There's a beautiful old church here as well. I'll see if we can get it into view. Beautiful old church which has been restored and is now somebody's private home. Let's get a move on. Yeah, they did a great job, Denise. The old church is really, really beautiful. It's known as the Stone Temple. Another postcard, yes. Yes, Elisa. Isn't it fantastic? Hi. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. Wow, so lovely. Beautiful, beautiful. So up here, all those bike trails, of course. You can see there's a truck going through there. This is where all the bike trails go as well. Wow, it's just amazing. So if I'm turning up, and we're just going to have a look, here's the ruins of the old hall. And up here on the little hill here is what's known as the Stone Temple. I'll just zoom in. Yeah, and it is now a private home. It's been converted. They've done a lot of work on it. It's been converted and insulated, of course. The bell still works, the bell tower's there. And it's just amazing. So it's known as the Stone Temple, but it is somebody's home these days. Isn't it gorgeous? There we go. We'll turn around now. We're going to walk back towards the sunshine. We're going to get some lovely views over the rivers. So this is where the two rivers meet, the Kawaro and the Clutha, and the big dam is just a little bit further down there. So hydroelectric, most of our power in New Zealand comes from the hydroelectric dams. It's environmentally friendly. It was very easy for New Zealand to declare itself nuclear free, of course, because we didn't have nuclear power. But coming with damming and changing the landscape, it does mean you've got to compromise on other things. But for this area, the land was really, really dry, and creating these dams meant that it was great for irrigation. So farming around this area really took off. Lots and lots of it's the stone fruit capital of New Zealand. So these days most famous for cherries and grapes, but also apples, apricots, peaches, you name it, all the stone fruit. All this is really the fruit capital of New Zealand. And so we're just going to walk back this way a little bit. Ducks, 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 ducks. Hello, g'day John, how's it going? Nice to see you. We're just walking in the... Been a while, yes, yeah. Well, it's amazing, yeah. We're just walking back into, well, this is all the precinct, Heritage Precinct here, but it's lovely to take a little bit walk a little bit further, enjoy the views. Oh, they're just locking up. He's just locking up the stables. That's good timing. We were in there. Oh, the ducks are making quite a noise. Isn't it gorgeous though? Yeah, yes, lots of ducks here. And of course it was the Cromwell River back towards Queenstown is lots of rapids, and it's absolutely raging because of the dam. It's really calm at this end. Yes, they're just right here. Right here. Oh, they make a lovely display in the water, don't they? Look, as they glide past. Yum. Yeah. So let's get on with our little bit of a walk here. It's very beautiful though, isn't it? Really gorgeous. There's some more ducks coming. They're probably heading for bed. It must be bedtime. So we just have another look here. We're just going past the old post office. As I said, some of these buildings were rescued when they raised the water level 30 metres. If you see the old photos, actually I've got a photo of how it looked before. I'll post it to our community page and you'll be able to see the original river and how it changed the landscape, the riverfront. So we've got a little while to go till sunset, but the sun here has gone down behind the mountains. And yeah, here we go, the blacksmith's house. This is original. So Wishart's Blacksmith and Motor Garage. And next to it is the Globe Hotel, that's original as well. So they restored all of these. And of course some of these hotels were like slide grog houses. They didn't actually provide accommodation. The grain store's just up there. We're going to walk out here onto the jetty and we might dive in, who knows, we just could dive in. Kia ora, kiwi ai, nice to see you, fantastic. Just here in Cromwell, we're at the Heritage Precinct and it's great, you know, you drive, how many times have I driven through Cromwell, filled up with petrol, stopped at the supermarket and never come down here. Now I want to come down here, I want to stay 1 or 2 nights and come and explore. YC, yeah, amazing, isn't it? Yeah, so we can step out here. They do have a little sign here that says danger. Boats operating, no swimming within 20 metres of the jetty, because of course it's great swimming here now because it's not a raging river. Nice to see you, YC. How's everything going with you? And the water is so clear. Look at this. It's amazing. Well, some of those rocks are out of the water. And up to the little village, little houses. Diana, kia ora. I was planning to do this in the morning, but I'm going to be a little bit busy, so I decided to do it this evening. What's a grog house? Just a pub, Sly Grog. It was a drinking where you went in through the back door, and it was like illegal drinking, I guess. Yeah, because the gold miners lived a hard life. It's a gold mining town here. They lived a hard life, and alcohol was always available to them in a Sly Grog house. Grog is slang for alcohol, and they would have had plenty of it, don't you worry. Look at the colours opposite. Duckies floating by. We're coming to the end of the jetty. I don't plan on going any further than this. It's got lovely weed. This is all beautiful oxygen weed and things growing in here. Great food for the ducks. It's good. These are the two rivers, Denise, that join Diana, that join down here, the Kawerau River and the Clutha River. And yes, you're right about a lake, because the lake it forms a lake behind, and that's known as Lake Dunstan. The moon is up there. This is the village, the historic precinct. Great place. It's really amazing. It's gorgeous. You wouldn't have... Cromwell itself has around 5,000 people, and look at this beautiful place. So well cared for, looked after by volunteers and the local community. It's really, really gorgeous. It's starting to get a little bit cold. Yeah, it is stunning. It's fantastic. And you know what's good? This morning we had the sun on the mountains. These are exactly the same mountains through here, and we've got this different angle. We've got the sun on them from the sunset, the evening sunset. Look at this. Whoa, how beautiful. Whoa. Let me zoom in. Look at that. How gorgeous. Spectacular view, Denise. Yeah, absolutely. It's the postcard stuff, all right. Oh, look. Yeah, amazing. There you go, John. Beautiful, beautiful. So tomorrow we are heading for the Catlins, which are the bottom east coast of the South Island. Money shot, that's it. Money shot. Gulu, awesome. How are you? Nice to see you. Kia ora. Been a while. Been a while, even though we do catch up on with each other. Isn't that fantastic? Yeah, the duckies are doing their thing. But gorgeous, gorgeous evening. Yeah, we've just been walking through the historic village here. So the river level was raised. This was like the same as those mountains that you see there. It was just rocky, steep, and like a canyon. And they dammed it and raised the river level 30 metres, flooding or burying lots of houses and shops at the same time, because it was the 1980s. Nobody cared much about keeping stuff. A group of locals did manage to save some of the buildings, which have been restored here at the historic precinct. Raymond, awesome. Kathy, kia ora. It's beautiful down here, Kathy. Yeah, it's really gorgeous. So this is great. And just to think, 30 metres below, there are still some houses and some stone cottages down there. Hidden gem, absolutely, yeah. So they are still, because they just flooded them. And I suppose if they were wooden, they've washed away. If they're stone, they're probably still sitting there. So that was the sun. It's gone behind the mountains, and we're getting this gorgeous, beautiful view. Duckies! Floating around, getting their last meal of the day. Kathy and I have been having the most amazing week. It's been really great. We're good travelling companions. we like all the same things, and we like all the same food, and in fact I can't keep up with Kathy with the food. She is a good eater. Oh, we lost that beautiful glow, but it was there a minute ago. I'll zoom in, we might get it back. Yeah, we got it back a bit. Isn't that gorgeous? Look. Afterglow, absolutely. Anyway, we're heading for the Catlins tomorrow. We've got four more nights on this trip, so we'll be staying in the Catlins, and then we're staying in Invercargill, and then Queenstown for the last night, and obviously tonight we're here. Yes, Kathy's great with food. Yeah, love it. And after all that cycling she did yesterday, she's really been trying to build up her energy again. Us girls on bikes, we did so well. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to say good night. I want to try and get a couple of screenshots of that. And yeah, gorgeous, really beautiful. Let me just turn the camera. Yep, it's still me. Thanks everybody, thanks for joining. I'm so happy I can share this with you because it's new for me as well. And we'll see you all tomorrow from the Catlins, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, thanks Denise. Also, turn your back, we'll finish with that beautiful view because nobody wants to miss this one. And I'll zoom in on it to get this effect. And there you go. Thanks everybody, kia ora, we'll see you tomorrow. So, yep. Ka kite a popo. See you tomorrow. Take care and thanks so much for joining. And we'll see you. Yeah, thank you. And we'll see you all soon. Thanks everybody. Fabulous to have you in New Zealand. Okay, lots of love from New Zealand. Take care. Okay, bye for now. And remember, travel lightly and leave no trace. Bye for now.